You are in a pit of rants. This one's for JNES, who says, rant about ACAB, all cops are bastards. If you already talk about that concept in your rant about George Floyd's death, then rant about your realization of the police through consuming black media and culture. Interesting. I mean, it is funny because, like, I have, up until I was an adult, I had never had any run-ins with the police. I've had a couple just from, actually I've had a few now as a driver, because I've been pulled over a bunch. I've, been talked to just for walking down the street and looking suspicious, but I am very good at dealing with authority, so it was never troublesome for me. And obviously I'm white and capable of male presenting. Not that I think being a woman is a disadvantage in a police situation. In fact, it's probably better. But in any case, obviously I have black friends. But even more than that, I have just friends who have been harassed by police. Like, it really is not so dependent on race. I mean, like, obviously black people are more likely to get harassed by police, but there are also lots of other categories of people who are likely to get hassled by police, such as long-haired kids in conservative towns. And I have several friends who've had to deal with that, where they, been hassled in many of the same ways. It's just bigotry in general. If you give a bigoted person power, they are going to abuse that power to enact their bigotry. And what types of people become police officers? There's really only two ways it could be. Either that you legitimately feel a powerful sense of justice and need to protect your community, or that you want to have power so that you can, exert force over people. And there's enough of those people in the police that they are, a terrible organization. And the fact that the cops will not speak out against themselves is why all cops are bastards. It doesn't matter that you are a good cop. Good cops will look out for bad cops as well. And if you're willing to look out for bad cops, you're a bad cop. That's just all there is to it. I don't accept the Nuremberg defense from anybody. If you see what's going on and you're not doing anything about it, then you are part of the problem. And the problem in the police is extremely systemic. So, I would say that the solution in my mind is just better screening of who becomes police officers, better restructuring the police as well, so that they are not tasked with so many disparate responsibilities that that require totally different skill sets. Breaking it into different sectors. I mean, not that there's none of that kind of division within the police already, but like, it just seems like the expectations we have for officers are unreasonable, and also the people who we make officers are not people who are like fit for that job, if anybody truly is. So yeah, it's about rethinking the job to have a logic that we could follow in the hiring practices that would make sense.